They are 100% open for business, and that was the first domino to fall here. And I think the next one that we're all just kind of waiting on is obviously Artemi Panarin.
Mm.
Um, they obviously started the process on what very well could be their next trade. Um, and that is by holding Artemi out of the lineup Wednesday night, and they are not expected to play him again until he's traded. So at least before the Olympic break,
Yeah.
which begins after their last game on February 5th. And if this is, I'm sure once the trade is actually completed, we'll have plenty of time to dive into Artemi Panarin's tenure as a Ranger and how great it was and where he ranks all time for the Rangers organization. But it's a tough day for the. I feel like it went so fast. I feel like even though he was here for as long as he was, it didn't feel like that much time when you have that star power in your lineup like that every night. You almost take it for granted.
Yeah, I mean, he signs a 7-year deal. It's a big deal. I remember, I'm still going, I'm still playing. So I'm paying close attention to things that are going on around the league and always with the Rangers because I remember just anytime I was a free agent, I'd call my agent asking if there's a chance I can get back. So, when you sign a guy to that, it eats up a bunch of cap space. And even having said that, man, what he was worth every cent. He was worth every penny.
Mhm.
And, we don't need to do the obituary, I guess, now because he is still a member of the team. Um, sort of, he's not going to play. And it affords him an opportunity, and I think they've given him that and his agent the opportunity to try to negotiate outside it. And then, I don't know if it's a sign and trade or a trade and
Hmm.
sign or whatever you want to do, but he was, the 2018 letter was put out, and that fast tracked everything because of one guy, and it was number
Hmm.
10.
Hmm.
And look, he's there were deficiencies in his game that were you'd absolutely take because of what he could do. He could bring people out of their seats. So from an entertainment factor, yeah, he checks every box. Fans go, little kids want to watch him. They get the jersey, and fans are getting out of their seats watching this guy play because he's such a unique player
Mm.
and just a brilliant offensive mind. Which I look at players now as a coach for youth guys and try to take things and I can't teach anything that he does. It's incredible. Like it really is. The way he manipulates space. Yeah, he was a great Ranger. Should be remembered as such.
I know you probably weren't on the ice against him very much during your 7 leagues, 7 seasons overlapping with
I
him,
had to
but
kill penalties still. It was not a ton of fun.
what was he like to face as an opponent from where you were sitting?
It was magic. Like you think you have him boxed into a spot and he would find space to get a pass through. I remember having him angled, blocked out, nowhere for him to go. You know, my I've got my left shot stick on his right and he can't. And then he just will do like a step back, almost like Steph Curry,
Mm.
which people don't do on the ice, and find a guy streaking with speed. Like, how did that get through me? I don't know how he just did that. And, has two or three options in his mind and that he can go to if he gets boxed in or gets in trouble because he never looked at the puck. His vision is elite and he can still wire it too. He can shoot it, beat you with a shot. Um, I was in a hotel room in Pittsburgh. I probably told the story for the game 7, waiting to have a knee scope because it hurt my knee in
Oh.
yeah, game 6, I believe. And
Mm.
he, yeah, he scores that goal in game 7 in overtime. Um, it's a big moment. So it's one
Mm.
of his biggest as a Ranger. Not fun to play against. Couldn't grab him, couldn't touch him.
Yeah, I can only imagine. And it feels like he's been linked to just about every team, it seems. I mean, I've seen and heard so many different teams that are interested, obviously. Sharks, Panthers, Ducks, Capitals, Kings, Stars, Red Wings, Golden Knights. But there does appear to be a desire to have an extension in place. But the ball is in Artemi's court, and he is likely weighing his options right now. But I'm curious. Obviously, the answer is different for you. But if you were in his position, you never won a Stanley Cup. You're 34. Are you prioritizing stability of an extension or going to a contender?
So for me, it's I would go to a contender, but again, it's me, and I'm not Artemi because like look what he did with the Rangers in 2018.
Hmm.
Like they went to two conference finals, and they were supposed to be, a full-on teardown, and he just fast-tracked that. He has the ability to turn teams into relevancy if they're not. So, where he's linked to right now, you'd have to imagine, and the Sharks is an interesting one because it looks like they're
Yeah,
going to make the playoffs, and then you add him, and it's pretty interesting how far and how many more points you can get as a team just with him. That's just what he's done. But he probably thinks I can go and make any of these teams contenders. And there might be teams that are on the bubble this year and think, if we just had him all year, we'd be in a
hmm.
way different space. I think, looking at top power play units, you're going to go to one where their top unit. It's been like that for a couple of years, and you're going to be on the second unit. I don't think Artemi's going there. I think he
Yeah.
wants the ball. He
Hmm.
wants it. Give me the rock. And so that's what I think he's looking at. Put it in my hands. And that's how he should think, because why wouldn't he? Look at his numbers. He's been a
Yeah.
superstar in this league, top five winger for sure in almost every year he's played in the NHL. So his mindset would be different than mine because he's just way better of a player.
Quite simply,
But
different facets.
if you can find a team that's close and you still get the
Yeah.
rock and it's still in your hands, that's the best of both worlds. They give you the extension you want, and everybody eats, everybody's happy.
New York City. In the Mecca of basketball, we only care about one team. And at New York Got Game, we're locked in on everything orange and blue. We break down the biggest Knicks moments, talk to the voices that matter, and we're here live to watch and react to the biggest games of the season. Knicks basketball is different, and New York Got Game shows you why. We're coming to you twice a week, locked in on the greatest in this city. Be sure to tune in, tap in, and run with us. Subscribe, find us wherever you get your podcasts.